Hi, my name's Bruce. If you didn't already know that, you're probably on the wrong channel, as this one's only intended to keep friends and family up to date with what I'm doing during my retirement here in Indonesia. Well, it's Sunday morning and my new weather station came a lot sooner than I was hoping. It came sooner than I could have hoped. So, this unit here is going to replace that unit there. The weather station itself looks identical, but they talk on different frequencies apparently, because a base station compatible with this one won't talk to that one. So I'm going to go and take down that one and put up this one. Well, that was simpler than I had any reasonable expectation of it being. This old base station from Melbourne, it connected to the new sensor, no problem. So I did that even before I took the unit outside. Took it outside, put it on its pole. This is still talking to it, which is good. So then I turned on the old base station from the previous Wi-Fi workstation, and it is now reporting correctly. So I didn't even have to set up the new base station and configure that for the Wi-Fi. The old one's working fine. So now I have a spare. But yeah, so I'm back online, which is good. Feels like 38.3. Yeah, that feels about right. And I'm feeling pretty sweaty now. I'll shut all this down and pack up and go home. Well, at this point I think I should take this and go home and sit and relax, because nothing else I'll do today will go as well as that. And this is actually available to Brian and Teresa when they come and visit in August. They can take that home for them with them to Mildura if they have room in their luggage. I was down here with the ladder the other day to fix up the mesh things I put up there, because they were, one of them was hanging down. But looks like I need to get a ladder and rearrange it and stick them in place. This thing looks like it's pretty much done. It's got the firebox at the bottom that they can fill through either of these two doors. I'm not sure what it does for air in there, other than maybe there's a gap under this edge. Yeah, so smoke will come out up there. And on the inside we have a duct with hot air at the top and more hot air at the bottom, both being ducted into the input of the input side of the blower. And these handles here at the top would be on internal dampers. Looks like Jhoni's mounting the air filter on the wall. So there's a ways to go yet. Oh boy, I have some rice stacked in here now. It's Wednesday morning. That thing you see there is my primary NAS, network attached storage. That's got 5 8 terabyte disks in it, in a RAID 6 array. That previously was sitting behind that monitor on my desk. It was progressively starting to exhibit problems with disks getting a bit hot. So overnight in here, when the air conditioning is turned off, the ambient temperature runs to about 30 degrees, and some of the disks were showing temperatures up to 63 degrees. And I was thinking, okay, well, it could be a fan issue, could be an age issue. So I thought, okay, well, I'll just move it from behind the monitor there, where it sort of is being closed, and the monitor itself actually produces a bit of heat. So I thought I'll move it down onto that top of that pedestal there, and in doing that I was reminded of something that all of us who work in computers should remember, and that's that they like to pretend to be vacuum cleaners now and then. Well, all the time actually. In that they like to suck dust in and not let it out. So when I shut that down and picked it up from the back of the monitor there, I then proceeded to clean all the fluff out of the intake slots, because it was ingesting a lot of fluff and dust. So what we see over here on this status display, if it ever comes into focus, is that all those discs there now show as green. They're all running about 46 degrees instead of the higher temperatures they were running at previously. So I should have remembered that. You got to clean out your intake vents occasionally, and I should do that on the big one there sometime. I think that's probably overdue too, but it has really good cleaning in that, really good cooling in that. Up top here it's got the liquid cooler for the CPU with 3 fans blowing through the radiator, so it will cool regardless. But yeah, so lesson for yesterday. And what I should do, of course, now is go and find a vacuum cleaner somewhere and clean up the remnants there. That's, I guess, 3 and a bit years of accumulated dust. That's better. Yeah, wow, down here at the rice factory there's lots of rice drying still going on, even without the new facility being implemented yet. But there's a lot of rice to dry. Looks like we're getting there with the system here. We've got the air cleaner set up there, although they haven't made it easy to get the air filter changed. And got the fuel lines off the floor. But Jhoni tells me there's problems here with the drive belt. This pulley. I'd really like to see some of this stuff in here go back to the shed where it belongs, like that aqua coloured bucket with my lifting straps in it should go back, and the chain hoist, the chain, the spray paint gun, the torque meter, genset. I'm sure there's a breaker bar in here somewhere too. I hope it hasn't gone missing. But yeah, there's lots of stuff that should go back to the shed. About 30 years ago, when I was visiting Indonesia for the first time for work, my colleague I was working with was telling me there was something like 400 varieties of bananas in Indonesia, which blew my mind, given that we had probably 2 in Australia at the time, Cavendish and Ladyfinger. And we're used to bananas without seeds, but bananas do have seeds, naturally. So I just had one of these bananas and found 4 seeds in it. So there you go, there's something you don't normally encounter in Australia. It's Friday morning and I haven't really got any further with the base shakers. This is the 2 that came out of the green chair, the old recliner. So I've got them hooked up to one feed line, and the other 2 that I grabbed out of my box that I strapped in here, I've taken those out again, and they're sitting on the top of the table over there, connected up to a different feed line. And I'm hoping to find a signal that drives them at some stage that I can use reliably. But it's not a high priority. I've got to look at eating more of these bananas too. Don't like to eat sweet things too often, given I'm type 2 diabetic. But I need to use them up before they get too old. Normally what I'd do is I'd bung them in the big glass mug out of the freezer with some milk and make banana smoothies, but I'm not sure I want to blend up the seeds that live in these. It's been hot and sunny this week. No rain since last Saturday, which means my new weather station hasn't had a chance to register rain yet. And down at the rice factory there's rice stacked up all over. I see processed rice is stashed fairly high inside also. Lots of rice. Jhoni's now building a rice cleaner. So no end of the work around here. Well, that's another week gone by in hot and steamy Bakung.